Hi guys, Marc Lebone here. How are you all doing today? Right, today's little lesson on the old string cigar box guitar is Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. I did a little recording the other day and put it up, and I've been requested so many times for this, so I thought I'd better do it. So, let's get to it. So yes, today's lesson is Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. I did do a little vid of it a couple of weeks ago, and of course I've been requested this so many times, so I thought I'd better get it done. So for all you guys that are desperate to get this one, don't forget, please subscribe ding, 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 to the channel. Press the button down there for lots of updates and so forth and new stuff coming up. And don't forget, if you want the chord sheets, to send me an email to the link below, and I'll send them over as PDFs. I've got a couple of new builds on the go at the moment. I've got a nice one here which I've just started. This is an old chessboard, an old travelling chessboard. So it's a nice box, so that's going to be, this is going to be a 25.5" scale, that one. And then I've got a slightly smaller one which I'm just in the process of building. This is some graphics that was done by a friend of mine. You can see it there. She does roses and water drops. So it's quite nice. This is going to be a 22.5. No, it's a 22" scale. So a bit similar to the Fender. I think it's the Jaguar, is it? That's got this scale. So yeah, it's going to be a slightly smaller scale. That. So there's a couple of new builds I've got going on. And if you want any information on my builds, then obviously send me a link below and I can send you some stuff off. I've got a couple in stock at the moment, but I am actually in the process of building some for customers. These are going to be stocked items, so they will be up for sale. Okay, so Pink Floyd, I Wish You Were Here. What you need is your guitar tuned to open G, which is top G, middle D, and bottom G. Oh yeah, people ask me about my tuners. These are tuners, just get them off the internet. They're only a couple of, well, $4 or $5, or pounds, sorry, should I say. I'm not in America, but they're well handy, because they just sit in your pocket. I have got one, a little app that goes on your phone as well, which is quite useful. So, yeah, open G. And I'm going through my trusty Vox. I'm in the clean channel with a little bit of reverb on it. Now there's quite a few chords in this. There's an intro which is a G and an E minor, then it goes to an A and then back to the G. The actual chords for the song, for the verse, are C, D, A minor and G. So those are the chords in it. It's one of those songs you can play it with one finger, but it is a little bit tricky because you're doing a lot of jumping around. So it's more aimed at the guys that can actually play a little bit sort of more on the guitar. And the little intro riff, which I'll do to come up to a close-up and show you it. But if I run through the intro first, and then we'll go through a verse. And obviously the chorus, when it comes in, oh, I wish you were here, that's basically the same as a verse. Although it sounds like a chorus, it's actually exactly the same as a verse. So the intro is this. The intro. Now it does this bit 3 times, and that's like going from this little riff to an E minor to a G, and it does that 3 times, and then on the 3rd time it goes to the A, into the G. Now they play A minor. And because you're on the 3 string, you can actually get away with just playing the A. But if you want to put the minor in, you can. So the little riff on that beginning is done on the top string, and you sort of open top string, and you're hammering onto the second fret. That's second fret on top string to the third, and then the E minor. So it's a hammer on from the second to the fourth. And then you form the chord of the E minor, which is fourth fret top string, second fret middle, bottom string open. And then the run back down from that is, so it's from the fourth to the second, and then open. But what I'll do is I'll come to a close up in a minute and actually show you that. Right, then it goes from that into the verse. But if I go into the intro and I'll go for a verse, and then we'll start breaking it down. To the C. So I think you can tell, heaven for hell, blue skies for pain. Can you tell it confused for what owns do well? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Then it goes back into that riff. So it goes back into the riff. So I did make a mistake there. Actually, I went to a D, a G. Sorry, a D. It should have been actually on the G. But anyway, you'll see that as we break it down. So it's, again, as you see, there are a couple of chords. You can get away with playing with one finger, but you are jumping around a bit. But let's sort of break it down. So the verse is C. So you think you can, it goes to the D. Now you can either play the D up here, which is second top, second bottom, middle string open, or you can play the D on the 7th. And then it goes to the A, or the A minor, and an A minor is, the A is all fingers second fret. If you want to put the minor in, just bring your little pinky down on the 5th fret. And then it goes to the G, which is all open, and into the D, back to the C, to the A or A minor, to the G, then you're back into the riff. So it's a great song. It's a great song. If you want the chord sheet to this, obviously send me a link below to my email below, and I'll send this over. It's a great song. I mean, everyone knows it. It's Pink Floyd. Oh my God! But Pink Floyd on a 3-string guitar, even better. So it's C. So you fit to the D, to the A, back to the G, back to the D, to the C, to the A or A minor, back to the G, riff. The A to the G. Then you come into the second verse. Then you come into the second verse. And then it goes back to the after that verse, back to the intro, and then it comes into how I wish you were here, which are the same chords, exactly the same chords. So what I'll do is I'll come to a close-up so you can actually see the little riffy thing I'm doing here for the intro, and then obviously then we can go with the chords as well. Right, so here we are at a close-up. Now, as I say, it's all aimed around these frets here. So it's your second and your fourth. So it's open string, hammer onto the second, and then hammer onto the fourth. And then the same when you come off is the fourth, second, open. See, so I'm not actually, all I'm doing is hitting that string once, just hitting the top string once, just, and then hammering on. And then it goes to the E minor, which is fourth top, second middle, bottom one open. Second, open. When you're playing the G then, which is just open. Which is open. I mean, obviously it's going to take a little while to get used to doing that. Once you get the hang of the little riff, which is the most important part of the song, obviously, because it's done from the beginning, obviously it's done in between the verses. So once you get used to doing this little bit, you're away. You're away. You're up with a Pink Floyd. So that is just pick the string and hammer to the E minor. But that when I'm doing the back down to the G, I'm actually plucking the string on that one. Do this 3 times. And on the 3rd time then you go to the A or A minor to the G, and then you come into the verse, which is obviously the first chord is C. Now C is all, as you can see, all strings on the 5th fret. Now the D, you can either play the D up here or you can play the D on the 7th, and the A back down to the 2nd fret, and the G is open. So it's so I think you can D to the A or A minor, to the G open, to the D, da da, to the C, the G, and then that. So that's how the basics of the song goes. So it's quite easy. It's got the C, which is the 5th fret, all strings. Then you gotta play the D on the 7th fret, all strings, or down here with top second, bottom second, middle open, and the G just play open. So basically the only real chord is either this one here. The A, of course, is all strings on the 2nd fret. If you want to play the A minor, just put your pinky on the 5th. So yeah, great little song, great little song. A little bit of practice to get this bit right, but a little riff. But once you've got that right, the rest of it's quite easy. Okay, I'm going to sit back down. So there you go. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. So it's basically getting that riff. Once you've got the riff tied down, the rest of it, you know the chords. It's quite simple. So that's it from me today. Don't forget, please subscribe to the channel to get all the updates of new stuff coming out and whatever. So that's it from me today. See you again soon. Ciao.